there is desire to have schools participate. I feel like I need to know a lot more about this item. Where are we with blue zones? What does the checklist for schools look like?
The only thing that we've agreed to look at is conducting a pilot for this year at the 4 elementary schools, not that it parlays into everything definitively.
Because we're launching pilot programs less than a week from today, we don't know what they can and can't do on here. I have no idea. So I don't know how the schools know. There's not a clear plan. 2 weeks ago, it was 4 elementary schools. Now it's 2 elementary schools, a middle school, and a high school.
No,
so
it's always been the 4 schools.
Okay,
it's never changed.
Maybe misspoke. In the last meeting, it was clearly what you said.
The only thing that we've agreed to look at is conducting a pilot for this year at the 4 elementary schools, not that it parlays into everything definitively.
We have talked about on this board many times giving our teachers as much flexibility as possible. But we're going to allow, again, a subset of people to dictate to the teachers in that entire school that they have to integrate nutrition education into daily lesson plans outside of health class. That's another thing that I have a problem with.
Do you think I'm going to take on the teachers union to say we're going to dictate to our teachers what they're going to do? Absolutely not. But if Lake Park Elementary, all their teachers say, hey, we'd like to do that, realistically, they're not, because they have time in the day with their... Yes, they are. There's
all the teachers are involved in the decision.
So I would say this again, Mrs. Donalds. There are going to be those wellness committees that they'll have a teacher representative on there. And I want to reiterate again, this didn't get finalized till July 23rd, and after that, 2 weeks ago. We could not have had this whole discussion about this. I didn't have anything to bring to show you. I can't show you Part A, then, let's have another discussion, Part B, then another discussion. I have to bring something to you to have it fully discussed. So remembering, again, I don't want people to think that I've been hiding information.
With the timeline that was just described, this could have been brought as an action item to this meeting. This document that was just read could have been noticed properly to the public. The public has seen none of this. The informational item that was put out there for the public had no attachments. There was no presentation. There's been none of this information that we've been given to the people that we represent. I have a real problem with taking action on this item with none of this information being available to the public.
Would you be comfortable with that, Ms. Donalds?
I'm not going to agree to have the superintendent sign something that none of us have seen with language that shall be changed that none of us have read. That's ridiculous.